Welcome to Reggae Entertainment Lifestyle's Real Artistry interview. And today for you, we have an amazing reggae crooner. It's Duane Stephenson joining us for Real Artistry. Hello, Duane. How you do?
Blessed love. I'm glad to be here.
I am happy to have you. I've wanted to have a conversation with you for many years. I saw you perform live one night, and when that iconic line dropped, when you said, when I was a young boy, I can't sing it like how you can, growing up in Augustown, and just the impact and the longevity and the soul of that song made me so curious about your artistry, and that's why you're here. Tell me about the first time you realized, or when you realized that music was what you wanted to dedicate your life to.
Well, that would have been my later days in high school when I realized that most of the other things that I tried, I was subpar or no good at all.
So you decided to go the path of least resistance.
Yeah, the one thing that I think, I had a natural knack for, and it was always at a special place in my heart. I was always a little bit shy in terms of getting out in front of the crowd. But, at some point you have to face some of your demons, so I decided to go that route,
All right, so deciding to face your demons, now you decide, you know what, I'm going to own it because this is my talent.
Yep.
As you began to create and devise a thing that was your own, a style that was your own, who were some of the influences, or what were some of the influences that created the sound that you have?
I think in terms of influences, I used to be from the early days into all the little Kenny Rogers things, because there wasn't so much TVs and cartoon and them things. So the next best thing was Kenny Rogers songs, Marty Robbins and all them kind of thing. And of course, I went with the flow of where Jamaica went. There was a time when we were into a lot of R&B, blues and them kind of things. So of course I influenced that. But the older I get, the more I got into Jamaican music, where Jimmy Cliff music started to affect me. Of course, John Holt, a little bit of Bob, more Peter than Bob.
The fact that you made such a conscious decision to turn away from that kind of lifestyle that was creeping up on you even at that stage during that experience is to our credit, because we have the amazing music that we've experienced. As you look to the present, 2022, what can we look out for from you?
Well, this might be a year of plenty for me, because usually my albums come like every 3-4 years, and 2 years ago I was on the dawn of putting out an album when this whole COVID thing came up, and we pressed pause on it. Initially it was for a few months, because this thing was supposed to have passed in 2 months.
Yeah, they would say by the end of the year would have been fine, and
now we're looking into 3 years.
Yes.
So it got to a stage where we realized that we are going to beat this thing or learn to live with it. So 2 years after now, I'm on the dawn of putting out that said album.
Amazing.
Only to be, in the finishing process of the follow-up album to that one.
So because you had time during the pandemic, so you continue to create.
Yeah, so I went in studio with Donovan German of Penthouse, Records, of course, It's a little bit different from what I'm used to because of his views on music and everything. Plus, he was a producer I've always wanted to work with. So that will definitely have a bit of a different taste to it and everything. But, so now I might end up putting something out in, late February, only to be putting out another album
later in the year. So we're looking out for 2 significant bodies of work from you, possibly in 2022.
And the truth is, it would make sense to push back and wait. But I just think the energies that they have, sometimes you have to do these things. I mean, it's not the best thing for the business, but I'm thinking more about the music and the people waiting on the music.
Yes, I agree. Amazing. Well, we're looking forward to that. You said we're holding you to it, By the first week of February, we have a single from the upcoming album. If we want to follow your career and just to keep up with your new music, these album releases, and just to see the behind the scene details of your artistry, where can we go?
Duane Stephenson Reggae for most things. Duane Stephenson. That's Duane Stephenson Reggae. Just in case I wonder what I'm doing with my life. Yeah, Duane Stephenson Reggae. Or
I will be able to see everything that you're doing with your life.
Yeah, Duane Stephenson Reggae, Instagram, Duane Stephenson, and Facebook. But one, in terms of access to all the albums, if you don't get it directly off the website, you can always go to vprecords.com for because all the complete bodies of work that I've done is with VP Records.
All right. Well, you heard it from Duane. We're looking forward to possibly two pieces of work, two bodies of work in the form of albums from this amazing musician for 2022. And he has told us here on Reggae Entertainment Lifestyle in his Real Artistry interview that we can look out for single and video and all of these nice things in a few weeks. So we want to say thank you, sir, for stopping by to give us an update, to remind us about your journey and your remarkable story. That's it for your Real Artistry interview. My name is Angelique. Remember to stay real.